Do that. Alright, so this is... Alright, what's going on, people? So it's me. I'm back with another one. So I got a little request today. Everybody hungry, so I got requested to make some oxtail and some rice and peas, so I'm gonna do that for y'all today. It's a beautiful fall day, you know what I'm saying? October, just beautiful out here. Finally we got some good weather. It's been raining a lot, but today was nice, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna do that for you. Got the request for the oxtails, so I'm gonna just hook it up real quick. Yeah, so about to get everything going right now. About to get everything cleaned up. Got oxtail, I got rice and peas coming. My mother don't eat meat, so I'm gonna just sear off 2 pieces of salmon steak for her, and she'll eat that with a little bit of veggies on the side. This will be a good dinner for everybody tonight. It's starting to cool down a little bit, so a nice hot food in your stomach will set things off. But it's a beautiful day, like I said, and yeah, just stay tuned. Alright, so let's get everything going. So first thing we gotta do is start with the rice and peas. Got red peas right here. Rain here to help me. Here, Papa, pour this in for me. We're just gonna wash off these peas first. Alright, that's enough. Alright, all of it.
Papa put all of it in there. Good job, Papa. More.
Alright, so we gotta always make sure you rinse off your peas. Alright, so make sure you wash your peas, people. So we're gonna go in with some water. Gonna go ahead and wash out your peas. Give it a little rinse. You don't have to do nothing crazy. Just pour that off.
Outside, so we could pour it anywhere. Just not on the baby's head.
Alright, so now we just gotta start boiling the peas. We got our garlic here, so I'm just gonna take a couple pegs of garlic.
Wow, garlic.
You smashed them?
Yeah, I'm gonna smash them just to release some of the
No, Papa. Don't
the
turn it
fragrance. Leave it. Just smash a couple heads of the garlic and just drop it in. The garlic will help open up the peas and make them cook a little bit faster, and as well as like giving you some flavor.
How long does pea take to cook? How long
Peas,
does peas take to cook?
and some peas take long, but up to an hour.
An hour?
I think so.
Okay.
So drop in about 4 of them. Put some water in there. I could probably slow mo. We're just gonna put on the peas to boil. Just cover it up, and then we'll check y'all back in a minute. Alright, so we're back. So we're about to get the oxtail. We got our oxtail here. We're gonna get everything cleaned up. So you could either use vinegar, I'm using lime today, and we just gotta clean up our meats and prepare it before we start to eat it. So just taking some lime juice, the juice of 2 limes, just to cut the rawness and get some of that, like, I don't even know what like that outer stuff off of it. Yeah, so just get these limes in there and just wash that out. Yeah, so just kind of massage up the meat a little bit and get it going. Yeah, so you just take after you do that, just take it out and just pour it off. Alright, so just give it another rinse off just to get all the like liminess off of it, and then I'm gonna season them up. You you could start to see like all the like stuff coming up out the water, like when you clean it. I mean, to each its own, but I'm gonna always clean my meat.
Cause the guy in the store was he just picked it up and the butcher just sliced it.
See?
And you don't know what day. It was just a big old piece of oxtail you picked up like that.
Right.
You gotta clean it.
Just use my Maggi all-purpose and season them up. Give it a nice bit of seasoning. After you use this, you don't really need salt. I mean, this has already got enough salt content in it, and you should be fine. I'm gonna just use this and some crushed pimento seed to season it up.
And where can you find that seasoning?
The Caribbean market should have it. Yeah, I don't know wherever you live, but here, like, any Caribbean market should have it, or anywhere that sell Caribbean stuff should have this stuff. I'm gonna find a link so you could get this for yourself through us, and you know. So I got some crushed pimento seeds, so I'm gonna just add that in there too.
How do you crush that?
Just crush it by putting it in a NutriBullet, and just crush
Like a
these.
blender?
Yeah, blender.
So these what you have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just use that, and they also call it allspice. So if you're not sure, if you can't find pimento seed, allspice is what you're looking for. So boom, we got our oxtail seasoned up, and we're gonna transfer this over to the pot. So just give me 1 minute and I'll be right back. Alright people, so now let's just take a look at our peas. So the peas bubbling up nice. You already can start to see the water turn colors, but yeah, we just want these to get soft. They're still hard now, so they're gonna soften up. So I'm just gonna drop a couple of some pimento seeds that we got straight from Jamaica.
And why do you use the whole one and not the crushed one here?
Slow release.
Okay.
Get like a slow release out of it, and yeah. So I'm just gonna let that bubble up.
Do you like to cook outside?
Love cooking outside. Cooking outside is therapeutic, and it don't stink up your house. Alright, so I'm starting on the stove. Alright, so we got the oxtail pot lit, and we just gotta put a little bit of oil at the bottom just to sear off our oxtail. You don't want to deep fry it, but you just want a light sear just to give it some color. Alright people, so we got our oxtail here. We're gonna start searing them up. The oil could be a little hotter, so I'm gonna just let that oil get hot. Sometimes when you first put in the oxtail, just move it around a little bit so it don't stick, and then, you know, continue doing what you're doing. That oil could get a little bit hotter, so I'm gonna just allow it to. Alright, so my oil is hot enough now, so I'm gonna go in and sear some more. You can already see the color starting to form on that one. You know, I said, like, when you put it in, kind of just move it around a little bit so it don't stick. But yeah, you just want to get some color and some moisture in there to lock in. Yeah. People, it's still gonna be good. You can only smell it. Comment down below how you cook your oxtail and where you're watching from.
And the outdoor is even a different vibe.
Yeah.
And I smell the cheese cooking already. I'm excited for the cheese.
Yep. So you're getting color on here. You're just browning it. Some people call it braising, but Caribbean people know it as browning. See that color? Alright, so I'm going to finish searing off these oxtails, and I'll be right back. stay tuned. Alright people, so this is exactly what you want to look for when you're browning your meat. So you could see that, especially that one right there, that one looks perfect, but you just want that brown color. That's like, that'll set your oxtail apart from all the rest. Some people don't really know, but now you know. Yeah, so you just do that. That's gonna lock in moisture, but yeah, that's exactly what you're looking for. So let me go ahead and put some more in there. I'm gonna add a little bit more oil. So it's like all my oil running to one side of the pot. You don't want too much oil because the fat off the oxtail will provide its own. I'm gonna take out some of the ones that's already cooked. Look at that. That's perfect. And let these ones fry down, and I'll be right back to show y'all the next step. Alright, so I'm just gonna add back in the first set of brown oxtails that I had. So that's everything. And now we're just gonna pour some water in and let it stew down. My water here, just pour the water off to the side. And just put some water in there. Pour some water and kind of cover up the meat a little bit, and then it's going to stew down and start to make your gravy and whatnot. Probably have to repeat the process like, I don't know, 2 more times, but yeah, but we're moving along nicely. I'm gonna drop some pimento seed in that too, just maybe like 5 or 6, and let that cook down. Let that cook down, and then I'll be right back and show y'all the next step. So stay tuned. Alright, so let's take a look at our peas for the rice and peas. It's coming along nicely. And the garlic. And yeah, you're starting to see the water turn colors, but it's still hard, you could tell. Once they start to break open a little bit, that's when you wanna put in your rice. But it's coming along nicely though. People, yeah, so everything looking good so far. Got my oxtail going, got my peas going. Man, it's gonna be a good meal tonight. I'm about to, what else I got? Oh yeah, and I still got to do the fish for my mother. But that's easy, just do the fish. But yeah, we looking good so far. We're gonna eat good tonight. Yeah, so just make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Help build us up. We're just starting out, so the more help the better. Yeah, we're just coming to you and give you some more good recipes and some more good videos. So I appreciate y'all sticking around, but catch y'all in a minute to show y'all the next step. Alright people, so let's check on our progress a little bit. I added some more water to the peas, so look at that color. Peas coming along nicely. Yeah, I'm gonna add some coconut milk to it soon. Yeah, that's looking good. Then we got our oxtail over here bubbling up. Oxtail over here bubbling up. Looking real good. So that's just stewing down. We're just waiting for that meat to get tender on that one. And then we can add in our natural seasoning, scallion and thyme and onion and whatnot. Yeah, but you can already see the gravy thickening up. Yeah, that's looking great right now, people. Yeah, so just stay tuned and you know see what greatness gonna come out of this. All right, people. So we're gonna add in coconut milk. So I got a fresh coconut here, fresh dry coconut. So we're gonna just get the juice out, dig it out, and blend it up and get the coconut milk. So let me just open them up. Use a stone or knife. I like using the knife, but we just want to open that up. Boom. See that? Just open up perfect. So just cut that out. And don't waste the water because that's all good stuff. I'm gonna taste that coconut. Coconut knife. Sure. Nah. Open them up. And just open them up. And then can't waste that. That's good stuff right there. Well, can't beat it. So, let me just take out the rest of the coconut. Shell coming right off. Nah. Easy. Yeah, people, so we're just gonna open that up, and then you just take your knife. Careful with your knife, cause you know you don't want to cut yourself. But luckily, coconut out of this one came out with no problem. Coconut came out with no problem, and that's what I love. Yeah, nice, beautiful, dry coconut. Check that out. So let me just get the other side out. I'll show you how I make the coconut milk. Yeah, like I said, you just take the knife, get in there, and just try to dig it out. And get it out. So yeah, so I'll be right back to show y'all the next step. Stay tuned. Alright, so I got my coconut chopped up that I just oxed out. So I'm just gonna wash it, give it a quick rinse off, and then blend it out to get the milk. Just getting our coconut washed off. Make sure everything is clean, people. So just throw that out. And then we go right into the blender with it. Back old school people back in the day used to use a grater, but it's 2023, so we're not doing that unless we have to. So we do that, and then add in some water. I want my coconut milk nice and rich, so I'm not gonna put too much water. Cover them up. And give it a quick blend. All right, and that should be good. All right. The next step, get your strainer and just pour out that blend up you just did. Look at that, people. Rich. And then you just take your hand and just squeeze it out. And then you see all that beautiful coconut milk come out. It's rice and peas we're making, people. It's beautiful coconut milk.
Nice and white.
Nothing like fresh coconut milk. Nothing wrong with the canned coconut milk if you use it, but Nothing better than the fresh one. We got our coconut milk here that we just made fresh, and we're just gonna add it in. Wow, got that color. Good. And my peas are, you see how the peas are starting to break open? Let me test one. I just need a couple more minutes. So, put that coconut milk in.
The oxtail smell good.
And let me just season up the pot a little bit. So I'm just gonna put in a little bit some more of that Maggi all-purpose. You don't want too much seasoning because you want the coconut milk to shine. And a little bit more of that pimento seed. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, next all we gotta do is just add in our rice, and rice and peas almost done. Oxtail looking good, so it's look like it's getting tender, but look like it need a little bit more time. So we're just gonna let that keep doing its thing, and then we're gonna finish that off soon. So just stay tuned, and we'll show you the next step. All right, so now it's time to add in our natural seasoning into the rice and into the oxtail. So right here we got some fresh grown all type of peppers over here, but we're gonna go with the OG, which is the Scotch bonnet pepper. Grab a green one because we don't want to burn up Rain tummy. Just pick this pepper. That's gonna go in our rice. And we're just gonna make sure we keep a green one. And then we're gonna pick this one, and that's gonna go. We got some fresh scallion that we're gonna use. And then we got some fresh thyme. Okay. So all of this
Fresh food, everything fresh.
everything fresh right from the garden. So, if only you could smell that.
Fresh.
Time to put in our natural seasoning into the rice and peas. So we got some scallion, fresh scallion that I just picked. You could squeeze it up or smash it just to release some of the fragrance. And then I got some fresh thyme. You could give it one of these. If you know what that look like, you know. Drop that in. And I like to put a little ginger in. And so I got some rice already washed up. This is some basmati rice. So I already got some rice washed up, and we're just gonna add that right in. Just turn up my flame. So I'm just, when that comes to a boil and the water starts to reduce, then I'll lower the flame and just let it simmer down, and that'll be done quick. Oh, I almost forgot. Drop in one of our scotchies. Just drop that in. You don't want it to burst in it and then it'll be too hot, but you just want some of the fragrance and some of the flavor from the pepper to add into the pot. So we're gonna let that go, and we'll be right back. Got a purple onion and a sweet pepper that I'm gonna put into my oxtail. So just cut them in half, take off that outer layer. So I've got our onion.
Onions cut up. Cutting up the onions.
This is just all a part of our natural seasoning. And then we got a green pepper, green bell pepper.
Rice. I should smell that.
Alright, so got our green pepper that we're gonna cut up in there. So people, look at that rice. So I'm just letting it bubble up on high until the water starts to reduce, and then you'll see like little holes in it that it'll be time for you to just turn down your pot, cover it, and then let it just steam out the rest of the way. But yeah, this is looking perfect right now.
Cover it.
No, I'm not gonna cover it just yet.
Oh.
Alright people, so we're gonna put in our natural seasoning, but first we're gonna add some browning for some color. I know you guys probably looking at it like this oxtail don't look dark enough. But I'm gonna add in my browning. You don't want to add too much browning or
Can we see the browning?
got some browning.
Okay.
We don't want to add too much browning because then it'll make your food bitter. So give that a one mix.
One mix.
Wow, look at that. That's beautiful. Alright, so that we're gonna add in our natural seasoning. So this is the ones we cut up earlier and picked. So we got our onion, scallion, thyme, green pepper. You just put that all in there. So get all our natural seasoning in there. Oh yeah, and the scotch bonnet pepper as well.
Are we gonna pop that?
No, we're not gonna pop that.
Green
You could pop it if you want. If you love your spice, you could bust it, but I got a 2-year-old that need to eat, so can't do that to him. The neighbor looking out, noticing and smelling. Ooh, look at that.
Shout out to the neighbor.
Shout out to the neighbor. Alright, so this is what I was talking about, people. So now everything is reducing down, but we're almost at that level where we're just going to turn it down and let it steam out the rest of the way. So you're going to start to see a bunch of holes form, and then yeah, we're doing good, almost done. And then we just got to mix some veggies, and that's it. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Do the right thing, like Sunrise said.
Sunrise Boss Production.
Alright people, so we at that level now. You see how the holes coming in? You don't want to dry it out too much more, so we're just going to turn down that fire to low and cover the pot and let it steam the rest of the way. Yeah, let it steam the rest of the way. Alright, so people, so last step on the oxtail, we just got to add in our butter beans. So we just open them up, wash them off. So we could just drain off the water. So I'm just going to take some water and just give them a quick wash off.
Get the canniness out.
So I just strain out my butter beans clean. And we're just going to drop them into the oxtail pot. And this is the last step. This is the last step. Just drop them into the oxtail pot and we're pretty much done. So let me just open that up. Cabbage starting to look good, people. So that cabbage is coming along nicely. It's almost done. But alright, so I'm just gonna open that up. Drop in them butter beans. Just mix that on. I'm just gonna put a little bit more water down. Alright, so I'm just gonna mix this up. Yeah, so this is looking good. The butter beans added, all the natural seasoning. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more water just to give it some gravy. It's almost time to eat, people. So a little bit. This should be good. And just at this point, you want to just salt to taste. So let me just taste it. Could use a little bit more seasoning, just the salt to taste, but I think that's it. So 5 more minutes and that's finished.
We could eat. Can you see the rice?
Alright, so look at that, people. That is rice and peas. Shelly and nice.
The Rambo.
Shelly and nice.
This is good. I'm excited for dinner.
Sure. Basmati rice. Alright, so
You can use the fork to put some rice up.
this is basically done. Alright people, so I just added in a little bit of ketchup into the pot, and I added in a little bit of oxtail seasoning just to give it some thickness and some sweetness. And look, I mean, can't get no better than that at this point. Everything was perfect. If you want to tip in a little bit more browning, you can, but you don't necessarily have to.
Sorry for the lighting.
Yeah, so
It's gonna show y'all better inside.
yeah, so everything is about done. I mean, that's pretty much done. You can let that thicken up a little bit more if you want to, but I mean, it smells so good. My uncle just came and said how nobody told him that it was cooking.
Because now it's belly full.
Yeah, but you know, so I'm gonna plate up some food and show you in a minute, so just stick right with me. Alright people, so now it's everybody's favorite time of the day. It's time to eat. So let me show you the finished product. Rice and peas. Beautiful. Beautiful rice and peas. Beautiful rice and peas. Cabbage. Oxtail. Comment down below how much you love oxtail. The oxtail, butter bean, what? And then fish. And that's for my mom. Mom don't eat meat, so made her some salmon. So let me plate some up and we're about to eat. Plating everything up for everybody so we can all sit down and eat. Beautiful. Got that rice and peas. Alright, so we got everything plated up here. It's the fish. We got the oxtail number 1. Oxtail number 2. So everything looking good. You hungry? You hungry?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Okay. Alright people, so it's the end of the video. So we're about to chow down. So just remember to like, share, and subscribe. And keep coming out with more hits like this. But it's time for me to eat, so